I'm just here so I won't get fined.
We're getting ready for Cincinnati.
That's a W. Let's eat one. Let's eat one. That's a W. How many people want to eat a W tonight?
Watson runs up the middle. Gimpy or not, there he goes.
Carr out of the shotgun. Looks left. Throws a lob for Michael Crabtree. Caught it.
I'm not fucking going 7 and 9.
Jones inside the 40, inside the 30, inside the 20, to the 10-yard line. Taiwan Jones. Pass is caught. Cooper, touchdown.
180! 180! 387!
This podcast was sponsored by Elevated Communications LLC, a company that manages Verizon wireless stores. Right now, go see them at 13513 University Boulevard, Sugar Land, Texas 77479 for great service that has you covered. Go right now and tell them 3EDIOTS podcast sent you, and you will get 10% off accessories.
Welcome to the 3EDIOTS podcast. Today is our week 5 review. We did part 1, which is our week 4. Week 5. What is it? Preview?
Week 4 picks we did
yesterday. We did yesterday.
Week 5 game picks.
Yeah,
are gonna happen.
Our review of week 5 or preview, I guess.
Previews of week 5.
Yeah. So, anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. I have my Google Doc all set up.
Imad again is not with us.
Yes, Imad is not with us. But
we do have his picks. So
yeah. So all right, you ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
All right, cool. So first game we got is Raiders and Chiefs. I think this is a no-brainer.
Chiefs.
Yeah. Raiders going to Kansas City. Derek Carr has not won Kansas City once in his career. I don't expect that. I expect that to continue.
Maybe the upset could be coming.
Shut the fuck up. Anyways, in the past 3 times the Raiders have played the Chiefs, the score has been I saw this online. Someone tweeted it out. It was like 122-21 combined score. Think about that.
I think the Raiders will pull an upset, but I'm going to go with the safe pick and go with the Chiefs.
Yeah, that's a smart thing to do. But yeah, so anything else you want to add about this?
No, who did Imad pick?
Imad also picked the Chiefs.
Okay.
And then we'll get your brother's picks later. So
he's probably going to pick the Chiefs, honestly.
Yeah, definitely. Next up, we got the Buccaneers and Bears. So this is coming obviously... What
Mike Evans and Leonard Fournette are questionable.
Okay.
So
they'll still probably play then.
Let me see what the injuries are for them. Okay, so LaShawn McCoy is out. Justin Watson's out.
We don't need to talk about Justin Watson.
Mike Evans is questionable. Leonard Fournette is doubtful.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
and Scott Miller had a really good game last
yeah,
week.
He did.
He is also questionable.
Okay.
And Chris Godwin is out.
Okay. So so Scotty Miller's questionable, LaShawn McCoy's out, and we got Leonard Fournette questionable or doubtful? He's doubtful. Okay.
Mike Evans is also questionable.
Okay. So
and Chris Godwin is out.
So chances are Scotty Miller and Mike Evans probably going to play.
Most likely.
So what are the Bears looking like?
The Bears, they don't have any major injuries.
All right, cool. So
they should be good.
All right, cool. So I mean, we can go through. I guess overall, I think the Buccaneers got a pretty good start right now. Nick Foles had a not as good game as he could have last week. I'm gonna stick with the Buccaneers on this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bucs.
Imad also he went Bucs, but he changed his mind to the Bears, and I have screenshotted that for proof. So,
all right, so Imad has the Bears.
Yep. All right, cool. All right, moving on. Oh, by the way, this is the Thursday night game. I put the Raiders Chiefs before for some reason. That's my bad.
Yeah.
But so I'm gonna go Buccaneers. Next up, we got the Jags and Texans. Now, this should be interesting coming off the firing of Bill O'Brien. Obviously, Texans fans still celebrating, but yeah. So I'm actually gonna go with the Texans here. So because
go with the Texans.
Just get their first win after finally getting rid of that douchebag. Apparently, there were reports that the Texans players didn't really like him. They really didn't like how he was trying to bring in Earl Thomas.
Honestly, there was also a thing that basically apparently from Sean Pendergast, who was a reporter for the Texans, he actually said that basically when Bill O'Brien was fired, there was a sigh of relief in the locker room.
I can see it. I mean, this whole saga has just gone on too long with him.
I mean, I feel like this was a long time coming, and it finally happened.
So, yeah, I'm expecting the Texans to really get together. Finally got rid of the freaking Bill O'Brien. We can finally move forward. Sigh of relief. You said it. And just carry on.
As much as I hate Bill O'Brien, I wish him the best of luck in life.
No, you don't. Anyways.
Dude, why are you going to say that, bro?
Because you don't.
I honestly do. I don't wish bad for anyone. No matter how much they fucking suck.
All right. Anyways, Imad also said Texans. So we got 3 Texans. All right. Now, next up, we got the Cardinals and Jets. Cardinals are 2-2 right now. Jets obviously have not won a game yet.
The Cardinals are going to win.
I can see the Cardinals winning as well. So as much as I would like to see the Jets actually get together, I think it's going to be the same situation. They're not going to really get it together until Adam Gase is gone.
By the way, Larry Fitzgerald is did not practice. He's on the injury list.
I mean, he's on injury reserve.
No, he's on the injury list.
Okay.
He did not practice.
He's probably on that veteran plan.
Yeah,
Charles Woodson's last year, he was doing the same thing.
Hopkins also did not practice.
Yeah. So, yeah. Am I also said the Cardinals? I'm saying the Cardinals. You're saying the Cardinals too, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Cool. Easy peasy. All right. Panthers at Falcons.
I'm gonna go with the Panthers.
You go with the Panthers. I'm leaning toward the Panthers as well. Wait, no. You know what? I'm gonna say Falcons.
Wow, the Panthers did not practices. Everyone practiced on their injury report.
That's pretty damn good. How the Falcons doing? Who they got out?
Julio Jones did not practice. I heard Julio Jones had an injury, so he's probably doubtful. Was not. Jalen Hawkins didn't practice. The big name on the Falcons is definitely Julio Jones.
Yeah.
From what I heard, Julio Jones had a pretty bad injury.
So he's struggling. Okay, so Julio Jones is struggling with a hamstring. I'm honestly, I'm still gonna go Falcons.
Even if Julio doesn't play.
Yes, even if Julio doesn't play.
Playing with fire.
They still got Calvin Ridley. They got some pieces that can go with it. And honestly, it would be good for your fantasy team.
The Panthers got Robbie Anderson.
That's true. But, I mean, I'm just saying.
For a fan, yeah, it would, definitely. Especially if Robert Gage gets on
Russell Gage. Isn't it Russell Gage?
Russell Gage.
Yeah.
Not Robert Gage. Russell Gage would definitely help my fantasy, but honestly, I'm going to go with the Panthers because, I mean, let's be real.
Yeah.
Teddy Bridgewater. Robbie Anderson.
I see it. And honestly, I'm really down on the score right now, and I really shouldn't be picking some of these picks.
Yeah, I know, right?
But I'm still going to go Falcons. They're at home right now.
All right, going for the upset.
Yeah. All right, next up, we got Bengals and Ravens. I'm tempted to go Bengals, but the Ravens are just too talented. Despite what happened against the Chiefs, the Ravens they're at home. It's going to be Ravens.
The Bengals aren't that great. Well, I mean, they have a good.
They're getting there. They're getting there.
They have a good quarterback, but they're not a great team.
No. Also, big surprise this year. AJ Green's been having a pretty down year. Mm-hmm. Maybe just his age showing, but yeah. All right. Next up, we got the Steelers and Eagles. Steelers coming off a really big upset over the 49ers, who were starting
Eagles.
The Eagles. Yeah. So they what? Oh, my bad. My bad. Anyways, Eagles coming off a really big upset over the 49ers, who were starting Nick Mullins and who got benched for CJ Beathard, yada yada yada. But Eagles coming in, but they're still not a good team. They may have won that game, but they're still not a good team.
Steelers will definitely win this.
Yeah. Imad also said Steelers.
Did you read Imad's picks for all the other games that we just called?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. So did I say Cardinals Jets?
Yeah.
He picked the Cardinals. Imad also picked the Panthers, and he picked the Ravens over the Bengals. Okay. And yes, he picked the Steelers. All right. So next one, we got the Rams and football team. This is in Washington, by the way.
I'm gonna take the Rams.
I'm taking the Rams because football team benched Dwayne Haskins.
But
I don't get it.
But I mean, since they benched Dwayne Haskins, their backup is Alex Smith. So
they're starting Kyle Allen though.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Alex Smith is still backup, but they're starting Kyle Allen. I'm gonna go Rams as well. I don't understand why they benched Dwayne Haskins though.
I don't. It's too early.
And definitely. I mean, he wasn't playing,
and he didn't even have that great of a team around him. I mean, other than Terry McLaurin.
Yeah, and even this last game, he didn't get any touchdowns. I think he had a rushing touchdown, but he didn't throw any picks. He didn't turn the ball over really. So I know
What's his yards. How many yards did he have?
Yeah, like 300 something yards.
All right, yeah, that was
I
a good game.
I mean, it's not good.
I mean, it's a solid game for like.
I mean, he's not playing bad football.
Yeah, a quarterback with that's put in the situation that he's in right now.
Yeah.
With like all the stuff that's been going on with the football team.
It's too early. You shouldn't be benching
you
him
benched
like
him
that.
way too early.
First off, it's a hit to confidence.
Yeah.
Unless there's something going on in the background that we don't know, like maybe his practice habits, something like that. I just don't get it. So, but Ron Rivera obviously knows what's going on, so maybe he's making the right choice. We'll see. All right, next up, we got Bills at Titans. This should be a good game.
I'm going to take the Bills.
I am also going to take the Bills.
And before you say anything of me knocking on the Titans, this is not me knocking on the Titans. I honestly think the Bills' defense is way, way too bad.
And it's actually funny. Bills' defense isn't actually performing as good as last year. I mean, I know.
But, I mean, they're playing pretty good, and that offense is also playing pretty good.
Like, okay,
their overall team is playing better than the Titans' overall team.
I'd agree with that. But let's look at the defensive rankings in 2020 so far. So total yards allowed, the Steelers are number 1 right now. Let's see where the Bills are at right now. Where are the Bills? Okay, the Bills are actually bottom half of the league, right above the Las Vegas Raiders, which is not a good place to be.
No, it's not.
Let's see. Their passing defense, I don't know why it's not ranked. All right. So passing Buffalo Bills are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th worst in the league. Rushing defense, the Bills are toward the top of the league there. Top, I think, 10. Yeah, they're like 9th in rushing defense.
So, I mean, basically they have a decent defense and a really good offense. So, I'm going to take
I mean, not even decent. I mean, it's like an average offense at best.
I mean, Josh Allen's playing MVP caliber.
Okay, no. I get that. I'm talking about the defense specifically, not the whole team.
Okay, yeah. I was talking about the offense there.
No. Okay, my bad.
Offense was good.
Yeah, no. The Bills, their offense is crazy good right now, man. Devin Singletary, Zach Moss are actually a pretty good duo. Zach Moss has been injured, obviously, but
yeah. So I'm gonna take the Titans there or the Bills.
The Bills, yeah. I'm going Bills as well. Imad's also going Bills. All right. Next up, we got the Dolphins at 49ers.
I'm going to take the Dolphins.
What time is this game?
4 or 5. So 3 o'clock.
So, okay. Wait, 4 or 5 Eastern Standard Time?
Yeah.
Okay, so 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. For the Dolphins, it'd be what? Like 12 o'clock? Okay. So, I like to think about like the time zones too, because that's a big factor.
Big thing is Byron Jones playing for the Dolphins.
Oh, no. 4 Okay, yeah.
Because Byron Jones is limited.
If Byron Jones plays, I am gonna give this a lock for the Dolphins, but I don't think he'd be playing right now.
He was actually limited. He actually practiced this week, so
I'm gonna give it to the Dolphins for this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to
especially if because the 49ers still have question mark at quarterback right now. I don't think Jimmy Garoppolo is ready to come back.
No, he's not.
What's Jimmy Garoppolo looking like right now?
Limited practice.
All right. It's still questionable. He has a chance. I still think the Dolphins are going to win. Call me crazy. I'm going to go in Dolphins here.
I'm going with the Dolphins.
You're going to go Dolphins too?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. And Imad says 49ers. I can see it. The 49ers are at home, but I have a feeling. I have a gut feeling.
I feel like Ryan Fitzpatrick is going to pull out another Fitzmagic.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we got Giants at Cowboys. Cowboys easy. Giants are not a good team.
They suck.
I know Imad chose the Giants last week to do the upset. Surprisingly, he didn't choose the Giants this week. All right. That's pretty soon. We don't need to really talk about that. All right. Broncos at Patriots.
I'm going with Broncos.
You going Broncos? Okay, Broncos still got some issues at quarterback too. I mean, obviously their backups played better than the Patriots' backups. Mm-hmm. But who were the Patriots playing last week?
Chiefs.
Exactly.
But I mean, still. I mean, come on, dude. Like Brett Rypien was like on fire. Dude.
Okay, and now that he's put some film on tape, Bill Belichick's got all he needs, man. Look, I'm a big Bill Belichick. I'm not gonna say fan because he fucked the Raiders with the tuck rule bullshit, and technically he didn't. It was the refs, but he was there, so fuck him. But I respect him, and he is one of the best coaches in the league, and I expect them to win this game. Now that he knows some more better about like kind of the limitations of what his quarterbacks can do or not, and have some tape on Rypien. So I'm gonna go Patriots. You're going Broncos?
Yes, I am going Broncos.
All right, Imad is also going Patriots. Yeah, no, I expect the Patriots to win, especially because the Patriots aren't home and they're pretty good at home.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know why. I'm just going for the upset, but
all right. Colts at Browns.
I'm gonna go with the Colts.
I'm going Colts as well. Their offense is good enough. Their defense is playing really well. I'm going Colts.
I mean, their defense is playing pretty good and their offense is okay, but I'm betting more on the fact that the Browns might choke. I mean, they won 3 games straight with 30+ points.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I think that's where they're gonna get humbled.
I can see it.
The Colts will humble them.
All right. Next up, we got the Vikings at Seahawks. Vikings
Seahawks,
finally got their win.
Seahawks, definitely.
But yeah, Seahawks at home against a bad Vikings team.
The Seahawks injury list, man. Oh god.
And the fact that they're still playing this well, it's
freaking Trey Flowers, Leno Hill, Tyler Lockett, Quentin Dunbar, Jordan Brooks, Jamal Adams, Carlos Hyde.
Yeah, it's a crazy list. That is crazy.
Metcalf. Dude, I'm just reading the freaking big names. Greg Olsen, Shaquille Griffin.
Yeah, that's
Bobby Wagner.
Like they literally
Brown, Chris Carson, Damian Lewis.
Look, it's
David Moore.
This is crazy, guy. Like, just look at, if you're at home right now, go look up the Seahawks injury list. This is insanity. It's like how many people? Yeah, count how many people there are. How many?
26. That's literally half their roster.
Half their roster is on the injury list.
On the injury list.
That is crazy. I still expect the Seahawks to win, and I got to give props to Pete Carroll and that Seahawks team, man. That big of an injury list.
Wilson, man. Look. The only person that was not on the list is
Russell Wilson. Literally, everyone's playing in wheelchairs around him.
And Russell Wilson's just bombing them still.
All right, but you say Seahawks?
Yeah, I'm definitely saying
all right, yeah. He might win Seahawks. I'm going Seahawks too. And they're at home.
Oh my god, seeing their injury list just makes me sad, man.
Yeah.
I really feel for Russell Wilson, man. I mean, he does so much to help that team win, and literally he's carrying that team. I mean, let's be real.
No, yeah, definitely. All right, next up we got last game: Chargers and Saints. This will be interesting. Chargers at Saints, by the way.
I'm going with the Chargers.
You're gonna go Chargers, really? I'm gonna go Saints. I just feel like. What's up?
Dude, you thought the Saints had or the Seahawks had bad injuries? Look how many injuries the Chargers and the Saints have.
No injuries reported for either?
Nope.
What the fuck? Maybe they just didn't report. I don't know. I feel like that's there's
the Saints and the Chargers who have none, and then there's freaking the Seahawks who have half their roster.
Hold up. Is this a Tuesday night game? Is that what it says?
Yeah, it is.
Maybe they just haven't submitted it yet.
Nah, they probably start submitting it. I mean, Monday night starts.
Maybe. I don't know. So you're going Chargers?
I'm going Chargers.
I'm going to go Saints just because I feel like the veteranness of them is going to help them kind of win this game.
Justin Herbert?
Yeah.
I feel like he was really close to beating Tom Brady.
Yeah.
In during that game.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's going to be itching for that win. And so, I mean, I feel like he's going to get it this time.
Okay.
I mean, he lost to one veteran. He's going to beat the other veteran. That's what I think.
I can respect that thinking. I'm still going Saints. They're at home. I don't know. I really put a lot of weight on who's at home and the time zones they're in. That's a big deal to me.
All right. So yeah, Chargers.
Yeah. So Packers and Lions are on bye, by the way. So
Lions are gonna win the bye. Packers are probably gonna win. Lions can't win anything with Patricia.
Yeah.
Hey.
By the way, let's talk about this.
By the way, if the Lions franchise is listening to me, take a hint from the Texans and fire head coach.
Okay. So let's do some like a little quiz thing here. Okay.
Oh great.
Not a quiz thing, but like okay. Who the head coaches right now? Who's on the hot seat? We got Matt Patricia.
Adam Gase. We
got Dan Quinn. Who else we got? Who else is playing like shit?
Matt Nagy.
I don't know about Matt Nagy.
I mean, he's on a pretty short leash.
We'll throw him there.
Think about it. I mean, he hasn't won with Mitchell Trubisky. Now that he has Nick Foles, if he can't win with Nick Foles, they're gonna be like, okay, he's probably not the coach for it.
That one's a little bit questionable. We'll stick him in there. Who else we got? Matt Nagy. Who else playing like shit? The Giants. Who's the Giants coach right now? Did they just hired a coach? So let's forget about him. He's not on the hot seat.
And then their offense coordinator is Jason Garrett, the clapper.
Who else we got?
I don't even know. I don't think that.
Here, let's go through the teams real quick.
I mean, all the other teams, I don't think there's any other teams that are like have coaches on the hot seat right now.
All right, we got Bill Belichick, Andy Reid, Mike McCarthy. Nah.
He's new coach.
Let's see. We got Bill. He's gone. Dan Quinn, Adam Gase, Doug Peterson, John Gruden, Mike Zimmer, Matt LaFleur. He's the Packers coach.
I guess Mike Zimmerman.
Mike Zimmer. Ooh, that might be. Nah, I don't see it.
I mean, if they don't win anymore, like if they don't.
I don't see Mike Zimmer getting fired. Mike Zimmer is too good of a coach. He's won. So I don't see it. Mike Vrabel, Matt Patricia. We already said Matt Patricia.
Yeah.
Is that it?
That's pretty much it. I mean, I can't really think of any other coach that's actually on the hot seat.
Okay. Well, all right. So
let's talk about something real quick. A little quick mini segment. Potential head coach candidates for the Houston Texans.
Let's do that later. I think it's too early to do that. Let's do that toward the end of the season.
Okay.
When we have a little bit better idea of who they're looking at. But as far as I don't see any other. All right, so out of those coaches that we named, right?
Yeah.
Which coach is going to get fired first? Adam Gase. Honestly, that's stupid.
No, actually, you know what?
What?
I think Matt Patricia is going to get fired first.
Matt Patricia, really?
Mm-hmm. I don't know, dude. He is bad. Like, he is all kinds of bad.
He really is, and I know the players don't like him.
The only reason I'm saying Adam Gase, or he's gonna get fired before Adam Gase, is because last season the owner of the Jets came out and said he has no plans of actually firing Adam Gase at this time. And so I feel like the owner's gonna stick by that at least for the rest of the season.
Right.
Lions made no such statements, and so I feel like the Matt Patricia is gonna be the first to go. I'm actually predicting Matt Patricia will be fired before the end of this season.
That's bold, but I can see it. Especially
if they don't go anywhere. Like if they don't have a playoff like contention or anything.
Yeah,
I think they're gonna fire him.
I can see that. Though the only reason I'm gonna say Adam Gase, well, not the only reason. Obviously, he's a terrible head coach. But the fact that there's players speaking out against him a little bit and like during press conferences a little bit, so I can see that alone being like a major factor in him getting fired very soon.
Okay. I'm sorry to bring this back up, right? But I just had to mention this, right? For the first time after so long, the Texans finally got a Thanksgiving game, and this is the season that they fire their head coach.
What?
After I think the last time they had a Thanksgiving game was like in 2012, I believe, was the last time they played in a Thanksgiving game.
Right.
And it was against the Lions.
Really?
Yeah. And we beat them on the controversial touchdown by Justin Forsett.
I forgot that dude existed.
I'm saying controversial because like apparently his knee, it was debatable if his knee actually hit the ground or not.
Right.
But he still got up and ran, and the refs gave him a touchdown for it. And that basically swung the whole tide of the game.
Gotcha.
And so I just wanted to put that news out there.
All right, cool. Well, you got anything else?
No, I'm just very happy that Bill O'Brien is fired.
All right. So, thank you for listening. Go follow us on Instagram. It's 3_idiots_podcast.
That's idiots with an E, by the way.
And 3 spelled out.
And also subscribe to us on YouTube. That's 3.
The number 3.
Number 3. Idiots with an E, all caps. And we will try to... We're getting better at posting a little bit. But hopefully the hope is that eventually we'll get to the point where we're going to be posting regularly. Every Wednesday. Every Wednesday.
Wednesday afternoon at the latest. That's our goal. That is our goal. Wednesday afternoon at the latest.
And we will work as hard as we can to make that possible. If you have any topics that you want us to talk about, DM us or comment on the videos, and we will be sure to read the comments.
Yeah.
And we will try to get to as many topics as we can. And we appreciate you listening. Good day and good night.
You guys have a wonderful day. And
good night.
Be safe.
Be safe, and I hope your all's family is safe during this coronavirus.
Yes.
Pandemic.
Right.
Socially distance people.
Wear a mask.
Or not. Wear a mask. Wear a mask. Definitely wear a mask.
The dude who complains about people not wearing masks when they come into his store. Yeah, or not. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. But, all right. Again, goodbye.
And good night. This podcast was sponsored by Elevated Communications LLC, a company that manages Verizon wireless stores. Right now, go see them at 13513 University Boulevard, Sugar Land, Texas 77479 for great service that has you covered. Go right now and tell them 3EDIOTS podcast sent you, and you will get 10% off accessories.